Now today let's start with chapter number 13, modes of transport in India. We have three modes. We have land transport, water transport and air transport. So let's study about wheel for a place to a place on wheel. What we have transporting journey of India is amazing. So let's study about transport. जो पहले देखो early humans होते थे, what they used to do, they used to walk on foot. And they have to carry heavy loads on their back, and it was very difficult because it takes too much time to go to other distances. And so what happens with the invention of wheel, they begin to develop the different modes of transport. So we can say that we have different modes of transport. Now today there are fast mode of transport which can cover longer distance in very less time. Some means of transport have been replaced by much faster means. So we use car, bike, bus, trains and ships and aeroplanes. So transport in India has shown rapid growth over the year, and for that both in spread of network and transporting people and goods. It has greatly contributed to the unity of the country and economic growth. So the present transport system of India, it comprises of rail, road, coastal shipping and air transport. So we can say that the Ministry of Shipping, Road Transport and Highway led to the implementation of policies and programs. And these programs, what have been done, they are used for development of various modes of transport. And below there are given images of various means of transport you have learned till now. We have car, we have train, we have aeroplane, then we have ship. So what are roadways? The people in India, जो लोग हैं इंडिया के, they use various means of transport to travel on land, like tonga, balgadi, bullock cart, bicycle, cart and local express train. And the land transport, they moves on Indian huge network, national highway or state highway. And we can say that the Indian landmass consists of plains when it is easy to build roads and railways. Wherefore, India has large network of road. It consists of national highway, state highway, district road and village road. There is a long wide road and we can say trunk roads, and it is like the state capital and other places. State highway, they connect cities and town with the state, and district roads is connects smaller town and district. So village roads are narrow track of mud. Highway also facilitate good transport through truck. A famous, very long and over 450-year-old national highway of India is the GT road, that is Grand Trunk Road, which is extended from Sonargaon, now in Bangladesh, to Kabul, Afghanistan. Now in India, GT road जो है वो extend करती है from Kolkata to Amritsar. Now we can say that bus is a popular means of transport. चाहे वो village की बात करें, चाहे cities की बात करें, it is cheap and easily available mode of transport. There is a road transport corporation that runs buses, जो क्या करता है, आपकी different cities और towns को collect करता है. Then in India, small cars are very popular as they are affordable, fuel efficient and easy to park. So in large city, जो people है, they are working in same area, travel together in one car. This is called carpooling. Then we will talk about railways. So every city, town and village, they are connected with railways. They have large volume of goods can be transported. आप इसमें बहुत सारे goods को transport कर सकते हैं at cheaper prices. And Indian Railway is known as the largest railway network in Asia and world largest railway system under a single management. So then we can say the first railway that runs, that is 21 miles from Bombay to Thane. ठीक है, सबसे पहले हमारी रेल नेटवर्क थी and it connect Bombay with Thane, Kalyan with the Thal and Bhargod, and that first occurred to Mr. George Clerk, जो चीफ इंजीनियर थे आपके बॉम्बे गवर्नमेंट के ड्यूरिंग द विजिट ऑफ भांडुप in 1843. Now railways helps to transport raw material. ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है रॉ मटेरियल फ्रॉम इंडस्ट्रीज विच इज लोकेटेड एट कंसिडरेबल डिस्टेंस. ये ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ स्टील, ऑटोमोबाइल्स, वॉर इक्विपमेंट अक्रॉस द कंट्री. जो रेल रोड्स है, इट कंसेंट्रेट ऑन द कंटेनर ट्रैफिक. दे आर बिकमिंग मोर रिस्पॉन्सिव टू द कस्टमर नीड. और आप देखेंगे they have been well connected with some special equipments. Then there are unit trains which carry the same commodity in bulk like coal or grain. So they are faster, ज़्यादा faster है, less expensive है to operate, and they quicker as it can bypass railroads, go direct to the product destination. Metro train are also as popular means of transport for the daily passenger. जैसे आप देखते हैं दिल्ली में, कोलकाता में, मुंबई में, many people they are going to offices and they are using metro trains. Then we have waterway. It is one of the oldest means of transport. सबसे oldest means of transport है. It is the process of moving people and food by boat, ship or sailboat over a sea, ocean, lake, canal and river. Waterways are slow and they take a lot of time, but it can carry more shipment at reduced cost over a longer distances. Water transport are of two types, inland and oceanic transport. Let's talk about oceanic transport. So oceans act as a huge waterway for the transportation of goods from one country to another. It includes import and export of crude and bulky commodity. Material from mine, cement, crude oil, iron, chemicals like sulfur, crude, petroleum, and agriculture products. So the capability of water, जिससे आप carry कर सकते हो large tonnage at low variable cost, make it more popular. वो आपको और popular करता है. And then we can say inland water transport. What is inland water transport? It is quite popular through rivers and canals because of the low cost and bulk transport. It is used mainly for transport within a country. और जो inland water transport system है, ये heavily किस पे depend करता है? Upon the rate. So we can say that it also depends on tide in many places. So we cannot guarantee the functioning of inland water through the year at the same efficiency. Then we have pipeline. It is used for transportation of crude petroleum, refined petroleum and natural gas. They also need the use for transportation of some chemical, dry bulk material, जैसे cement और floor हो गया. A significant mixed cost is incurred while setting up a pipeline and related to infrastructure. The pipeline are the best suited relatively large and stable flow of material are to be transported. So we can say that unlike other means of transport, like pipeline, they does not have empty container. इनमें किसी भी तरीके का कोई empty container नहीं होता. Then we have airways. Air transportation is one of the most important transport system. They are an important part of modern travel, but both domestically भी और international. And it takes few hours or few days. And the major advantage of air transport also have various disadvantages. Like costly होता है. It is limited by lift capacity कि आप कितना ही भाई एक amount of waste आपको बताया जाता है कि आप इतना ही सामान ले जा सकते हो, ठीक है. Now cost of air freight, जो cost air freight की वो बहुत ज़्यादा high होती है due to fuel maintenance and labor intensity. So even though it has some disadvantages, but it is preferred by people because of the high speed. It saves lot of time of busy people. No particular commodity dominates the freight carried by air transport. Big courier companies जैसे DHL, FedEx have their own craft aircraft जो transport करते हैं courier between different countries with a short period of time. So it also reduces the chances of damage that can be caused to goods while transporting them through other means of long time. Then we have coastline. So India की जो coastline है वो 7,516.6 किलोमीटर है. And it is mainland and 2094 किलोमीटर आइसलैंड के. यहाँ पे जो मेजर पोर्ट है वो अंडर प्रीव्यू है and there are 12 मेजर पोर्ट्स that evenly spread out of the eastern and western coast. जैसे आपके पोर्ट हो गए कोलकाता, पैरादीप, विशाखापट्टनम, चेन्नई, न्यू मैंगलोर, मोर्मुगांव, मुंबई, जवाहरलाल नेहरू और Nhava Sheva and Kandla are on the western coast. Now this was all about in this chapter. Hope you understood. Now we will meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.